Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me just set some things up here. That way I can see the chat better. Show you a little snow. Hello, Kino. How are you? Good to see you. You know me up here. I have my good days, I have my bad days. How have you been? You've been doing good? I think I can see you down here better. Sorry, just getting cozy on the couch. Cozy on the couch. Maybe I'll bring you a little closer over here. Let me bring you over closer. Hello, hello. Oh, Sandra D, how are you? How are you, Sandra D? How are you? How is everybody doing? I know I'm not in my kitchen right now. I'm on the couch. If I were just going to start out on the couch. I haven't had breakfast yet. Nope, I haven't. We might actually have breakfast together. I was just thinking about that. Like, what should Justine make for breakfast? But then somehow I was thinking about a salad, and I was like, can you have salad for breakfast? But I don't know. I guess you can. It's 10:06 here. So I think I have. Did you already eat? Hello, cool guy. How are you? I'm doing good today. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am doing good today. It's supposed to be motivational Monday, but I think I need you guys to motivate me today instead of me motivating everybody else. I think today I need a little help. Hello, Matt, in the motivation department. It is a snow day. Here, let me just show you. Right here, we thought we were going to lose the snow, but there it is. It's already arriving. Look, there it is. They said we could have 3 to 6 inches, which means Justine needs to shovel today. And I don't know. I figure if I got a shovel, that could be my workout today. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, isn't that funny? Had a beautiful day yesterday, except for it was kind of cold with the wind. And then this morning, we're going to have snow again. What the heck? Hello. Hi, Ryan. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, so can you believe that? I thought I was going to be able to take down my winter tree, but now it's snowing again. So, yeah. I know, isn't it crazy? It just, I think I've heard this said like on a couple social medias. Hello, Tropic of Neptune, that I think the weather is bipolar. I think the weather is bipolar. I don't think it can decide what it wants to do. Yeah, I had to work Saturday and Sunday. So I know most of you guys are used to me, live streaming on Saturday and then not on Sunday. But I got some sad news, and then I had to deal with some things. And so I just decided, you know what, this weekend I'm just going to work, concentrate on my job, and I'll live stream during the weekdays. So thank you everybody for understanding. When you feel like you're taking one step back in your life, take 2 steps forward to change things. Oh my gosh, Matt, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to pin that. Isn't that true? That is so true. Thank you, Matt. That is so true. And I think we've talked about it for a while, that life is really challenging us lately, at least me. I know I'm not the only one, because when I talk to other people, they're having challenges too. So we might be just part of each other's lessons. So welcome to Life 101 here at Sweet Justine's, where life always throws you a curveball. Ooh, what's my favorite yoga? I would say, wow, that's a tough one, because I like child's pose, but I have to tell you, the most challenging pose that I had to work through, and then I cried through, and then I got mad through, was pigeon pose. And so I must say that's my favorite, because when a yoga pose or a yoga mantra challenges you emotionally, it really can open you up. So yes, I would say that was my biggest one, because it's definitely a hard one. And I've needed more bubble baths than I've needed yoga the last week. The only thing that has been really saving my soul is bubble baths. And hopefully this Saturday we'll be able to do our bubble bath bingo. That'll be great. Bingo and trivia. And we've got so many to pick from because the boys got some sports together and I ended up having some for our last one. So it's definitely going to be a fun trivia night. I think all of us could use a bubble bath trivia night. I don't know about you, but I feel like I could really use I can use a bubble bath bingo with all my friends. So I hope you'll attend. I know a lot of my regulars are like missing it. Well, hello, bunny. Am I a bunny or am I funny? It could be both funny looking and funny, but yeah. No, I'm just waiting for the snow to come. Trying to figure out what I want to do for the morning. I did a few things and then I was like, oh, what should I do? You know, I still need to eat and still need to do a few things this morning. So I thought I'd jump on here and maybe we'd get something to eat together, maybe hang out a little bit. And then I'll probably have to shovel snow. Crossing my fingers. Maybe Google will lie and maybe it won't snow very much. Maybe it'll actually, maybe it'll just, you know, it'll tease that it's going to snow and then it won't snow. That would be really nice. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. Yeah. No, Matt, you're right. You know, you think you're taking 2 steps back, really sometimes it's just catapulting you forward, right? So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody got to enjoy themselves. I hope the weather was good where you were. I worked and it was good weather. Here where I am in the state of Maine, we had what they call Maple Weekend. That's where all the farms that make the maple syrup open up for everybody to go taste the batch of the year and, you know, obviously buy some maple syrup. But all the farms do it around here. So a lot of people were out and about and a lot of people liked it. I love my maple syrup too, very much so. Especially now when I read the labels, oh my gosh. If you've ever looked at what's in syrup besides what should be in syrup, it sure is a little too much sometimes, I think. That's for sure. A little too much. But yeah, it's Motivational Monday. So sometimes we just need a little motivation just to kind of do the regular things, right? And when it's a snow day, I don't know about you, snow and rain days make me very lazy. You know, that's probably why I could never live in Seattle where it rains all the time, or in Alaska where it snows all the time. I don't think I'd be able to do that because I'd probably want to stay in my pajamas all day and not do anything. Just relax. But yeah, I figured I'd get on here a little bit, say hi to all my friends. It's so good to see everybody. You know, it's so nice when everybody stops by. And just figured I'd make some juice and get things started. And I thought, well, where do we start first, huh? I know with snow, it sounds kind of funny to say that I want my juice this morning, but I do want my juice. And then I just got to figure out what we're going to make for breakfast. What are we going to make for breakfast? Or brunch? It's brunch now, so I guess I could do a couple different things. I'm kind of craving a nice big salad. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to make a salad. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's at least get in the kitchen, and I'll pull out some of the stuff for the juice at least. All right, so give me a minute and I'll get everybody together and we're going to be moving into the other room, okay? So just give me a few minutes, all right? I'm going to grab you, take you in there. I'm going to grab you and take you in there. We'll get you all situated in there. Oh, you're going to go play with some toys now? All right. Whatever you need to do. All right, let me plug you guys in. Clean my mess a little bit here. All right, let me plug you in. Well, it doesn't look like it's sticking on the driveway yet. That's always a good sign. That's always a good sign. Always a good sign. get my other. Oh, good morning, Davy. How are you? How are you? I've been loving all the things that you have been posting. Thank you so much. Yeah, when are you start? Did you already start your new job? I'm so excited for you. Oh, yes, I am so glad. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Yeah, I'm very excited for you. Can't wait to see not only what happens with your new job, but also with all your new videos. I love them so much. I love them so much. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy for you. I know I gained some more hours at my job over the next couple of weeks. It'll be a little different for me too, but gosh, isn't that nice? I love it when God's plan comes through, don't you? All right, let me just untie this a little bit here. All right. All right. All right. Yes, very happy for you. Oh, yes, it'll make you wait. That's why I tell everybody that just give it a little time, because before you know it, you'll be up and running. You'll be up and running. And my only advice to you that you probably already know, but I'm just going to say it again just so that you know. It's a little advice from Auntie Juju. When the YouTube live fever hits, just remember, put set days to not be messing with this thing. And I don't mean just when you're not at work. I mean, put some set days aside where you can pace yourself on here, because if not, especially with a new job, you're going to feel a lot of pressure. So just take Aunt Juju's advice. And as soon as you go live and you take off, already put on your calendar a couple days that you want to not stream, because I've seen it happen a lot. It's like YouTube live fever. So just take it easy. Hello, William. Oh, you're here for your daily fix. Well, I hope it's a good fix. I'm kind of a little off my game a little bit. You'll thank me for it. Believe me, you will thank me for that, Davey. I was very happy that a couple content creators been around for a while who really showed me that the importance of that. As much as I feel I'm better, I don't feel sick anymore. I've got over some humps. I actually learned this weekend that one of my closest and dearest, not only family, but friend, passed away. And so having a little bit of a, okay, I just got done with Howard's funeral, and now another funeral. So I'll be having another funeral to attend within the next week or so. And so, whenever that happens, I always reevaluate things. Hello, Stephen. And, so obviously there'll be some changes always, because that's what death does, at least in my life. It makes me recognize the people in my life that maybe I'm not giving. Hold on. Sorry that I'm getting so close. Some of the people maybe I'm not giving the attention to that I need, and then letting go of people that maybe I've been giving too much attention to. So, yeah. So bear with me, everybody. But yes, at least I'm feeling better. At least I'm feeling better. So I am going to make some juice. So let me pour some juice. And I got to think about what I want to eat. Do I want a breakfast? Do I want a lunch? You know, do I put it around a food? Do I make it around a salad dressing that I keep looking at? Yeah, I know. Do I want something to go with the salad dressing? Do I want something to, you know, just eat? Do I want something different? It's going to be snowing. Oh, I'm dropping lemons and oranges everywhere. Dropping my lemon and my oranges everywhere. Do I want some Indian food? What do I want? That's what I liked when I was planning my meals. I can't wait till I get back to planning my meals. My book, oh no. Oh, it's serious snow now. All right. Well, the snow has arrived. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Stephen. Sandra D. All right, so let's see. Get my little tiny little cutting board out here. And I think I'm going to use, I've been liking this. Uh-oh. Where did that go? Austin's been putting the dishes away lately, and so there's a few times that I'm like, where is that dish? Where did he do with that? But that's all right. I'll ask him. So we're going to do that, and I need a knife. I need a knife. I'll do this one today. I'll do this one today. So did everybody else eat? Am I the only one behind? Stephen and Matt, what did you have for breakfast this morning? What did you have for breakfast this morning? All right, I'm going to take a big lemon this time. Big lemon. I'm still on my blood oranges with a few tangerines. Trying to keep everything in one bag. I think last time, didn't we need more than... Yeah, there we go. We'll do two little ones. Oh, you got a frog now? Oh my gosh, Skylar. You had a cheese and onion sandwich on a sausage roll. Okay, can I ask a question? Is a sausage roll like what we call in America a sub roll? Is it like a sub roll? Like lots of bread? Hello, Justin. How are you? I know I'm getting up a little late this morning. I just have been, yeah. Life threw me a curveball, and now I've been sleeping in. But you know, that's life, right? That's life. That's how you know you're living, right? When life throws you a curveball. When it throws you a curveball. I guess it's just good that I know how to play a little baseball, maybe, huh? And then I have to tell you, I got some really weird food too. Like, you know how sometimes when you want comfort food, sometimes you get stuff from the grocery store that you're like, why did I get that? Like, why am I craving that? And it's probably like something I had when I was a kid, or, you know, some kind of comfort food. Some kind of comfort food. So I got some comfort food. Hello, soul sister. How are you? How are you? Oh, you slept in. Oh, you traveled? Is that for fun, or was that for business? Good morning, soul sister. How are you? Oh, it's your aunt's birthday? Well, that sounds like fun. Did you get her a good present? Did you get her a good present? Oh, please, snow. All right, can we all have a moment of like, please, Mother Nature, not a lot of snow. Thank you. Oh, it was a pleasure trip. Oh, that's always fun. Yeah, I think me and you, soul sister, were in the same boat. We're in the same boat. All right, I'm just going to lean you down so that you can I'll plug you in when I cook, if I cook. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be cooking. Ooh, prawns and noodles stir fry. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, see, I got snow coming. It's here. Well, it's spitting. It's spitting. It's spitting. All right, there you guys go. You're in the cradle. You're in the cradle. Yeah, so you're in the same boat I am. What are you going to do for your rainy day? Oh, let me wash my hands. What are you going to do for your rainy day? I don't know what I'm going to do for my rainy day. My rainy snow day, I decided, well, I'm not going to work out, because if I work out and then I go and do the snow, I'm going to be one little tired girl tomorrow. And I don't want to be a tired girl tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to snow here until, I think it said till 6. So today we got some snow. Oh, you did? Oh, that sounds good. No, you're not. Oh, that sounds really good. Wow, that sounds really good. Ooh, look at that blood orange, everybody. Isn't that pretty? Wow, that is so pretty. It's one thing about the blood oranges, like every time you open them, it's almost like looking at a little art. You know what I mean? Oh, shoot, I need a little bag to put these in. Yeah, the snow is coming, but I shoveled the last time, so I'm sure I'll be all right. I'm sure I'll be all right. I know, isn't that cool? Yeah, I don't know if I want a hearty breakfast this morning. Do I want to go into lunch? Do I want to do like a giant bowl that has some, tuna and beans and lettuce and oh, I'm already saying yep. I think that's what I want. That sounds good to me. Hello, hello. Baba, how are you? 440, how are you? How have you been? Here's the other side of that one. Look at that design in there. Isn't that neat? How is everybody doing? Just a lazy snow day here. A Sweet Justine, who's still fighting some depression. I'm fighting some depression, people. Fighting some depression. We all have it, right? To one degree or another. Ooh, look at that. And I just have learned I just got to keep moving, right? Got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. It's like they say, losses come in 3, and boy, not only people have passed, so now Howard passed. My sweet Edna's passed. So there should be one more in that group. I don't know who it's going to be. Maybe it was a friendship instead of being a person dying. Maybe I've never had a friendship actually die, but sometimes you gotta let people go. Gotta stand up for yourself sometimes. But that's the whole thing, right? We're here to support each other, make sure we all lift ourselves up through that muck sometimes. Oop, now next lemon. Sometimes we gotta, wow, that looks good too, doesn't it? Oh my God. Oh, that smells good too. Sometimes you just gotta, you gotta follow your heart. Me, I tend to, like most people, when you get depressed, you want to just be by yourself. But luckily, I have everybody here who's always so good about coming in. And that's the whole thing. Have you ever heard of what you call fair weather friends? Fair weather friends are people who only come around when things are good. The barbecue, the swimming, the drinking, the food, the laughing. But they ain't ever around when it's the crying, the mourning, the loss, the fear, the frustration. They're like nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? And I think that's the whole thing, right? Is, here I feel like I have friends, not fair weather friends. I know here I've developed the kind of friendships that, Just like with you guys. If I don't see one of you in the chat, I worry about you. You know, I wonder where you are. I'm, you know, and I know that the same thing goes for me now, and that means a lot to me. And so, you know, having friends you can count on through the good times and the bad times, through the births and the death. And sometimes even when you're not yourself, you know, those are my best friends. The ones that, like, when I'm not myself, they don't take it personally. And then they take my feelings into consideration in the fact of trying not to do anything to make things worse, even if they don't know how to support me. And, you know, life is full of those moments, right? Life is full of those moments, right, girlfriend? Ooh, look at that. Because things always swing back around. They do always swing back around. I have learned that. You know. And sometimes, you know, when it comes around death, I'm just different. I'm different. I'm a different breed. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. I don't know. I just think that I get a little bit more sensitive during that time, as I think we should all do, I think. All right. It's definitely going to be nice having some of this juice. I know, today I'm a little scattered. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Yeah, I got a new bird feeder. I hope that it's squirrel proof. I hope it's squirrel proof. I think that would be really good if I could make it so the squirrels aren't chewing up all the bird feeders. I saw them coming out this morning already, looking around. I was like, no, boys, not today. But they did eat all that seed that I put out on the pole the other day, so wasn't that great? Sorry, trying to just make sure this all goes down a little, because we got one more blood orange to go. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out a better way to do the collagen so that it doesn't get all clumped up. Whoa, look at that one. OMG. Wow, that one's really good. That one's really good. I like that one. This one's going to make a messy look right there. So hopefully with the new bird feeder, the birds are going to be happy. And the squirrels, you know. I don't know, William. You know, I spent a lot of money on this bird feeder not too long ago. Beautiful bird feeder. Supposedly, the only way that the bird feed could come out is if the bird sat on the little thing and opened it. You know? Oh, they chewed it to pieces. Oh, they chewed it to pieces. So I don't know if this will help or not. I just saw that the place where the birds sit is a lot thicker, so hopefully. Oh, well, watch my stream. Let me tell you, the other day it was more. I wanted to change the name. I haven't posted it yet, but I was going to change the name to a squirrel feeder instead of, you know, bird feeding. Yeah, when I saw them out the other day, like, hey, lady, where is your bird feed? I was like, okay, I got to fix this. I got to take care of this. I got little birdies depending on me. All right, that looks really good. Let me get some ice out for that. All right, and do I have any more pineapple juice? And I need some ice. going down. Come on. All right. There we go. All right, there we go. Now that's going down more. All right, good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, squirrels do find a way, don't they? I remember, this is so funny, but this just shows like how naive that I could be. So when we had some squirrel, my mom had like a little bird feeder that went onto our window. And so somebody that I thought I could trust, I mean, you know, that I thought was smart, told me to stop the squirrels from jumping onto the windowsill to put some Vaseline on that. Never do that. That is not, no. Especially when it's winter. Do not do that. What a mess that was. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, what's it going to hurt? I'll put a little Vaseline on the outside of the wood. Oh my God, what a mess that was. It was horrible. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again. So you're right. Even these little tricks that people are like, put Vaseline on or put this on. Yeah. Squirrels will find a way. Squirrels are not as weak-minded as we think they are. They are not as weak-minded as I thought they were. All right. So I got some ice in there. Put some juice in there. Let me fill this one up. So, man, Shawnee had the kind of breakfast I wish I could have. Man, a whole bunch of just carbs and meat. Oh, my God. That would be good. But I think I'm going to do a salad. I think we're going to do a salad. I think we're going to do salad, people. I think we're going to do a salad. Wonder if I could fit these two in here. Oh, you did? Well, I found my Just Egg product that I like, and so I bought a few of them. Can I do this one in here? There we go. I'm not gonna put in collagen in this today. I'll put collagen in just some straight juice later. But at Walmart they wanted like $2 more almost than what I pay other places, and I was like, what? So I was like, nope. I'm not buying it for that price, sorry. I'll have the store order it myself, and I'd rather do that. Then at least I get 25% off. Oh, I'm so glad it is not sticking on the driveway so far. All right, it is not sticking on the driveway so far. Good, 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 good. All right, so I'm gonna pour this in here. Oh, there you go. Some vodka. Have a little vodka this morning, Justine. Now, you know what I like vodka for? My Bloody Marys. And my lemon drops. I had a really good lemon drop yesterday. Oh, I needed one after work. I met with someone and I was like, okay, I'm definitely having a drink. After the week I've had, I need a drink. Well, hello, how are you? Right now I'm just making some juice before I decide what I want to make to eat. And I decided that I think I'm going to make a big fat salad. Like maybe like an Asian style salad, you know what I mean? I got this sesame ginger dressing in there that I must have liked it so much I got it twice. I bought it twice. Kind of funny. All right, so I'm going to need this in a minute when we get stuff for the... There you go. It's one of those days. One of those days. All right, let me rinse this off real quick because I'll pull it out again when I'm doing a big fat salad. We're going to have a big fat salad. Big fat salad. salmon. I'll use the salmon instead of tuna. Ooh, okay, we're getting going now. We're getting rolling. My brain's getting rolling. My brain is getting rolling. So far I have one lemon, 2 blood oranges, and a regular blood orange. Then I'm going to put some pomegranate juice in. And I'm going to finish up with a little of this pineapple. Oh my gosh, blood oranges are so good. They are so good. Them and Meyer lemons, like I said, those are my favorites. Those are my favorite. And they're only seasonal, so that's what's crazy about it. You can't always get them. And that's kind of what, makes them even more delicious, is because now they have a lot more products with them now than what they used to. But that isn't what a real blood orange tastes like. All those products I've tasted, I've been like, oh, that ain't as juicy and tasty. All right. And stir it around a little bit. See if I can get this in here to stir it a little. Oh, good morning, Huggy. How are you? Oh, you're driving to the beach. Oh, have so much fun. All right, Shauna. That is going to be great. You got beach weather and I got snow weather. I'm telling you, bipolar. Oh, my God. I'm just telling you, once again, fresh squeezed juice. I love you. I love you, sweet. I love you so much. Oh, you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun at the beach. All right, let me get a straw. Take a minute here to say hi to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? All right, here we go. Wow. I'm just saying. Oh, that is good stuff. Yeah, do you ever have that either where you think about somebody, they haven't called in a long time, but all of a sudden when you think about them, they call? Isn't that weird? I mean, I can't be the only person that happens to. Is there like some kind of like conscious connection that when you think about somebody, or are we in the Matrix? Did anybody see Vanilla Sky? Did anybody watch Vanilla Sky? What a great movie that is. God, I used to lecture on that movie. What a great movie that was. And then he was like, do you even think that anybody exists? And then that member at the top, and all of a sudden his best friend comes in, and it's like, what am I doing here? He goes, they're just a figment of your imagination. And I was thinking, so every once in a while I go, ooh, are people a figment of my imagination? Oh, good. Oh, perfect. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matt. Yes, if you haven't heard, this weekend I'm going to try. If life is good to me. This weekend on Saturday, we're going to have our bubble bath trivia and scavenger hunt. Bubble bath bingo trivia and scavenger hunt. With a special guest. All right, I'm going to bring out this bowl. Okay, you can put more stuff on it. William. I know, the Matrix. You need to tell the Matrix maybe it's not dialing the right number. Oh, I love that movie. That movie was like, I haven't watched a movie just to be watching a movie in years, because like all the movies that I watch tend to be like, whoa, isn't that kind of like, is that science, or isn't that, and that movie was great. And the fact that, that one where he's like, he doesn't even know his kid's name. I know my kid's name, Kurt Russell. I know my kids' names. Really couldn't think of them. That was so funny. I was like, wow, I wonder if that's true. All right, so let me grab some stuff out of here. I can't believe I got the same salad dressing twice. Let's just see if I've opened it before. So I'm not opening. I have. Okay, so let's use the one I've opened before. So I think I'm going to take that one out for right now. And let's see, what should I have? What should I have? What should I have in it? I want some radishes. Now let's get the radishes all together here. Let's get our act together. Radishes. Ooh, should we put a little pear in it? I don't know. Let's get it out. And, ooh, I need to do something with that. And we'll do that. Oh, and we'll do that. Ooh, I need to do something with that tonight, too. Okay, so do that. Do that. And we'll do the salmon. And then we'll do some white beans. How about that? All right. I don't know. Should I do olives? Oh, I should do avocado too, huh? So, I don't know. We're doing a little Asian thing. So far what I pulled out. Hi, Barb. How are you? I want to do some mushrooms. Little cucumber, because I got a cucumber I need to use up right away. I hope that is a cucumber. Oh, yeah, it is. Cucumber. Little smoked salmon, a little carrots that I got to do right away. Oh, nope. Darn it. Can't use those carrots. Shoot. All right, so no carrots. Those were freshly grated, so they can't last very long. So then I got some radishes. Some older radishes. A pear, who knows? Pear and salmon. I wonder if pear and salmon would be good. I'll put this down in here for right now. And it's sesame ginger is the dressing. So we're going to be working around this. Oh, I do know I have some tomatoes too. So let me get some tomatoes. There we go. All right. I wish I had those carrots, but hey, that's what happens sometimes. All right. See if there's anything else in here. Oh, tomatoes. All right. And then let me find some. I should have some beans. I should have some beans. If not, I'm in trouble. Justine, don't you have some beans? Oh no. Does Justine not have any beans? Ah, I was gonna say. Justine with no beans? You know Justine's off when she doesn't have any beans. Let's see. Hey, Justine, I just bought some Just Eggs. I'm trying to, when they taste. Oh, they're very good. The only thing that I ever say, Barb, with them is I still put a little salt and pepper with them. But, oh, my God, they taste just like eggs. You're going to love the product. You can do anything with it. You can make muffins. I did the tostadas with it. Oh, yeah. It's going to taste just like eggs. Very clean taste. I just put salt and pepper in them because that's what I would do to my eggs before I knew I couldn't eat them. So, yeah. All right. So let's rinse these beans, and I'll get a little container for them. Okay. Like I said, give me a few minutes. Austin put away the dishes, and so I'm finding new homes that things were put in. I'm just glad that he's doing that. Okay, I need a container for the beans. I think this one will probably work. Okay. And like I've told you guys in previous videos or live streams, what I do is I rinse my beans. It helps with gas, and it makes the beans cleaner. And so I just usually, what I do sometimes is if I don't have my strainer, let's say I just do it in here. I guess I could do that and save doing a dish. So let's do that real quick. And then I'm just going to put some water in the can and then I shake it up. And then you can drain it out the can. So glad I had white beans. I don't know what I would have done without white beans. Yeah, I need to spend, one of the chapters that's next in our Motivational Monday series is decluttering. And obviously today I'm not going to declutter this week. It's not a declutter week for me. So, but I get that because organizing helps with so many things. It helps with stress because when you can't find stuff, you get stressed. Or, I don't know, buying the same thing because you can't find it and you need it. And then you find the thing because you didn't put it in the right place. So this year, my goal definitely is to get more back to how it was before the heart attack. The house wasn't perfect, but it definitely isn't where it was, where it could be right now. So I think that's going to be my next big project. Oh, good morning, Anthony. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I do. Now, I have never done it, but I used to keep my chickpea stuff to do it. Yes. No, the gas is not the best part of the beans. The flavor is. How have you been, Anthony? Good? You've been good, Anthony? Yeah, Aqua Farm. Aqua Farm, obviously. I did a lot of... I really was never a vegan. When I first started, I was what they called a raw foodist. And I just did not cook any of my food. I just went totally where if I was going to go plant-based, I was going to use the dehydrator for anything that needed to be dehydrated. I got a food processor and, I ate basically for almost a year. I was the most healthiest that I've ever been. It was great. But the problem was I was married at the time and I was the one doing all the cooking. I was the one doing all the organizing for the food. And then I was feeling so good, I decided I was going to try sports for the first time as an adult. And so my friends created this softball team that we could be on together. And so funny now when I think back. In our very first practice, I injured myself. And since my ex-husband didn't know how to cook the foods I had been cooking, he couldn't keep up the diet. And so everything fell back into, unfortunately, the way it was. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Oh, you're always so sweet. Thank you so much. I've missed being on, but I really just needed some personal time, I love my YouTube family, but it sounds weird to say, but I love my sanity more, but thank you so much. Yeah, the last 2 days I was working and I'm covering for somebody at work. And so I had to work both Saturday and Sunday, and which was good, but it was a busy weekend up here being maple syrup weekend. Everybody comes from Massachusetts and New Hampshire to come up and have some Maine maple syrup. So it's kind of busy and I just, I've been kind of depressed lately, and I don't know. I'm usually one when I'm depressed, I'm like an injured dog, you know what I mean? I just go be by myself because this sounds really cold to say, but it's just, the reality of life is most people don't care, you know what I mean? So it's not like I go around telling people about all my stuff, but lately I've had just so much stuff going on that I'm so overwhelmed that, I've been trying to reach out to my friends, trying to keep a support group this time instead of going and hiding in my room or just being like, well, that's life. And so I'm trying new things too. But I'm also knowing that sometimes you just got to take care of yourself because no one else is going to do it except you, And so I'm learning that sometimes the journey really is all about you. And that you can't always expect people to be there for you all the time, or even some of the time, or any of the time. I don't know. Yeah. Now, Vermont might. William, you're right. I'm not going to fib on that. That could be true. You know what I learned? The last person that I was in a relationship with, it was not a very healthy relationship. And we have tried many times, even just recently. That's where some of my sadness has come from. We've even tried just recently again to try to rekindle. And when I think about what's really lacking in a lot of relationships, and the same with this one, is empathy. So many people think more about their feelings than they think about other people's feelings. And how I was raised was to think about other people's feelings before my feelings. And so it's definitely been a challenge for me to learn that not everybody has my best interest, even if they say they do. You know what I mean? It's like a life lesson here, And I'm just learning that, really it's, unless you find someone in your life who really has the same values, core values you have, you're going to struggle because those people will never understand how you feel about things, especially if they don't pay attention, Oh, yeah. Shadow side is really hard. Like I've had to deal with things that I've never done, even me, that I personally have never done, that my hurt, my pain turned to anger and express anger in ways that are toxic and unhealthy. And that's what showed me that, whoa, I got to step back from this. I'd rather be by myself and happy than, be in any type of relationship where, even a friendship, where I have to worry about that other person not considering my feelings when it comes to their actions, their words. I mean, we have enough communication now that, we should be able to talk to each other about things, but that isn't how it works. You know what I mean? But I myself, I like working on my shadow self. I don't like some of the things I see, but I like being able to change who I am with my actions and my thoughts and not feeling that I'm stuck with that feeling. And I'm also learning that, it's okay to lose people because, as Dr. Phil says, sometimes losing people really isn't a loss, and I don't mean passing away. I mean friends, work, places you live, Like Matt says, sometimes what you think, like I posted, his motivational thought was, sometimes you feel like you're making a step backwards, and really you're not making a step backwards, but it hurts like hell because you're having to look at internal of why you're doing the things you're doing and how it affects other people. And I haven't been perfect with that, believe me. I remember for a long time, like if I had a bad feeling about somebody, I just wasn't going to be their friend. Like I was like, I don't know, I just got a bad feeling about that person. And then I told myself I was judging people. Justine, you don't even give people a chance. You don't even, you're judging them before you even get to know them. Little did I know my body already knew those bastards. Because everybody that I've done that, everybody I've forced myself to override my own instinct about these people. It's never worked out. Not once. Not once has that feeling let me down. Never. All right, just so you see what I'm doing, I did a little lettuce, and now I put a little cucumber on there. I'm going to build up that one side because we're going to put some salmon on one little side, and we're going to put some beans on the other side. going to do the radishes next. You know what? I'm going to get this thing wet anyhow. You know, and now I have what I call the narcissist shake. Yeah, not funny. It's called the narcissist shake. I've had it enough times now where it's proven that it really is my body saying that person just said something or did something that you need to just pay attention and walk away. I don't know if anybody else has that. Like somebody does something and then their whole body goes, but that's me. And I'm having to learn how to override those things. You know, my sweetness of, oh, they didn't mean to do it. Maybe if I teach them that hurt me, maybe they won't do it again. Or maybe they know right now that I'm on the tail end of losing Howard, who I've known for a long time. I was on some anniversaries of something. My son hit a deer. I was sick. Now I've just lost somebody else in my life. You know, somebody actually like pay attention, you know, and be like, well, maybe I shouldn't say that or do that because Justine's already under a lot of stress. But nope, that ain't what happens. And so I should have just, you know, I don't want to ever feel like I'm not giving someone a chance, but then I also know that, wow, do I want to really give everybody a chance to hurt me? Is that my lesson here in life, is to let other people hurt me? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's my lesson. I think my lesson is that, this is going to sound really bad, but I don't care anymore. But some people here are just, like my son says, NPC players, right? You know? They're just people who are programmed to only stay within their box, and that's all they're going to stay in. And they're not going to care how many people they hurt because no one will call them on it. That's the other thing, too. You know, we don't, what do they say? We're not our brothers or sisters' keepers anymore either. Like if someone's doing something wrong in their life and they're losing everything, we tend to be like, oh, that's just so-and-so. That's just Susie. She's always like that. Really? Has anybody ever talked to Susie and see why Susie's doing that? Yeah, and then if Susie keeps doing it, then we got to accept that, yeah, Susie's Susie. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, I come from a different generation. I was raised in a different home. You know, my mom was really biblical, and my mom really taught me that there's going to be consequences, if not in this lifetime, in the afterlife. And that, you know, if I wanted to see the pearly gates of heaven, then I had to do unto others as I want them to do unto me. And I've just lived that way, and it hasn't always served me, but, you know, maybe when I get to heaven, God will go, good try. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, hello. How are you? That's right, Sandra D. That is right, Sandra D. You know, and, you know, there's a couple things I can't do, right? I've never been able to do it. And that's been like, you know how there's always like at work, there's always that person who's always nice to the boss that they don't like, but behind their back, they're like, I don't like that boss. But when that person says, oh, can I get you some flowers? Oh, would you like this? Would you like that? Well, let me tell you, I've never been able to be that person at all. I've never been able, if I don't like you and there's something to do, I will be polite, but I'm not going to keep entertaining you. I'm going to slowly walk out of the situation because, you know, you're either going to remove yourself from the situation or I am, but I'm not going to pretend I like you when I don't. I'm just not. I can't, I'm broken that way. I just couldn't do it, you know. Now you stop it. You probably say that to all the girls. Now stop. And how do you know? I might make a terrible wife. Not really bad. I shouldn't say that I would make a good wife. I don't know. I can tell you that the marriages that I've had that have ended have not been, they're not one-sided, but they definitely weren't about infidelity or lying or cheating or doing anything. If anything, we outgrew each other. And death changes people. Just like Sandra said, until someone has experienced what you've experienced, sometimes they can't have the same perspective that you have. Oh, there you go. Yep. I mean, you know, I always try to be optimistic. You know, I always try to be like, here, I'm going to put this down so that you can. Well, you know, I have to say something that I didn't think I'd ever say, but nowadays marriage isn't what, please do not do this at home. This is not a correct cutting style. You know, marriage and relationships aren't what they used to be. So, you know, if someone was to talk to me about marriage, I probably would be a lot more skeptical than I used to be, you know. And I think that until society gets its morality back, we're going to have some issues, because there's generation upon generation now of people who don't even know what the word monogamous means, you know, let alone know how to be monogamous. And what I mean by that is no flirting, no messages. You know, when you're with your girl, don't turn your head and look at every other girl that walks by. You know, it's really disrespectful. You know, when you're with your girl, or when you're with your guy too, it doesn't have to be that. I mean, I'm not picking on one gender. It goes the same way, believe me. Cheating and disrespect in relationships are genderless, and they're ageless. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. There's old people out there that are, you know. And the same with work. I mean, nobody wants to be tricked at work either. Made to think that, you know, if you work hard, you're going to be able to get this position and you're going to be able to get these raises. And then when it comes that time, you don't. Yeah. You know, it does. It shreds your, my self-esteem has took a beating since, wow, probably since 2019 for sure. So the last 5 years, my self-confidence, and that's on the hills of coming back after some, you know, other things I had to do. I always tell Austin that I would just love for a little while to not have these extra stresses. But as my doctor says, life's always going to give you stress. There's always going to be something. But I guess if you had a partner that you could trust, or that you both were working as a team. But yeah, well, you know what it is having a relationship, intimacy has lost its meaning. You know, like nobody knows how to just lay in bed and lay in bed. You know what I mean? Even when you're little, like, you know, when I was in middle school, yes, there was those occasionally, it was just starting to pick up when I was in middle school, the teenage pregnancies. But instead of looking at why there was teenage pregnancies, they just were like, here, have some condoms. Here, yeah, you can have other partners, just, you know, protection. Here, have sex, without realizing that there's consequences to sex. And I don't mean STDs, I mean emotional. A few years ago, a friend of mine found a saying that she says, this fits you perfect. And it said that I was a demisexual. And what a demisexual is I guess it's somebody who can only have sex with someone that they have feelings for, you know? All right, bye, honey. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. And that's true, you know? And that doesn't mean feelings like, oh, I've talked to you a couple times on the phone and I'm kind of feeling you. No, I mean feelings like love, you know? Okay, I'm going to do some radishes here too. And I think that's the thing, is that for me, that's where I have to become vulnerable, right? Because, you know, I want to get to know someone. I want to develop a relationship. And then I want to move into the intimacy. Because I've tried it the other way and oh my God, it was a mess. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? What a mess that turned out to be. I just can't multi-date. I just can't do that. It's just, I'm not built that way for whatever reason. I'm just not built that way. How have you been, Mohammed? You're doing good. Ramadan's almost over, isn't it? Is it Ramadan almost over? You know, and then every time you think you know someone, you really don't know them. And I'm not someone to ask questions. You know what I mean? Like I ask questions, but I mean, not about someone's past or about, you know, who wants to start dating someone and go, so are you talking to me and 5 other women? Or are you just talking to me? Because back in the olden days, I just assumed if you really given me your attention, I'm the only one. But I guess that isn't true anymore either. You know. Thank you. So obviously I didn't know what you were saying, so thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Getting back to what Sandra said, working on yourself is, you know, it's a necessity really if you want to have a happy life, but it's never easy because you have to look at your own faults too. You know what I mean? You have to look at where your shortcomings are. Then you got to figure out how to fix them. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. All right, then I'm going to put some mushrooms on there. Mushrooms. I know. Well, and my thing is like, you know, I know everybody has like, you know, same gender or opposite gender friends, right? But it depends if that, you know, are those private conversations? Do I know this person? I mean, you know, my ex talked to a lot of people, and then the ones that he shouldn't be talking to, he tried to lump in the ones that it was okay to talk to. Well, they're my friends. I've known them for a long time. Well, yeah, but if you've been sex talking them for 5 years, they're not really your friends. You've been sex talking them. I mean, you know, like, hello, I'm in your life now. You shouldn't be talking to the people you were having sex talk with anymore. You don't need them. You know, and me, I just stopped talking to any of my male friends when I'm in a relationship. And the reason why is I never want anybody that I'm talking to casually to get the wrong idea when I'm with somebody else. I don't want them to think they're a backup plan. And I sure don't want the new person in my life to think they're a backup plan. You know what I mean? All right, and then I'm going to put some beans on it. Oh, wait, let me cut up the tree because we're almost to where... Put some but I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm strange. Maybe monogamous is, you know, isn't cool anymore. I don't know. I always say that I think I missed my window. You know what I mean? I missed my window. I mean, I try, believe me, but I really don't want someone, if I'm putting all my attention into them, I don't want to find out that they're putting all their extra attention in somebody else or 3 other people or 2 other people. I want to think that when they are away from me, they are thinking of me and me only. You know, I want to be enough, but I think that's what everybody says, right? You know, they want to be enough because there's this is what I don't understand. There are lots of people out there, just like what you said, Sandra D. There's lots of people out there who would love to be in an open relationship. There's so many people now that are like, nope, I don't want one person. Why don't they all get together? You know what I mean? Stop getting with the people who want to be monogamous. Stick with the people who want to sleep with multiple partners and have multiple relationships and do that. I'm too old to do that. I'm not risking my body for an STD for nobody. For nobody. You know what I mean? But if you want to do it, if you feel like you're young enough, and you know, I've seen people act like gonorrhea isn't anything now, like in this generation, the younger generation, like, oh, I just take a pill. No, listen. No. Hello. You know what I mean? It's like sex is Sex is one of the most intimate things you can have with another human being. And if you don't want to have that intimacy, then find someone else that doesn't want to have that intimacy. Don't keep finding people who want to be monogamous and then, not do it. Find someone who's compatible to you in that area. I mean, everybody's so open about their sexuality now that, I'm sure you can find someone. They can find someone who's better suited to have that type of relationship. Yep. That's right. That's right. But that's where maturity comes in, right? Let's get mature now, okay? Let's, all right, I'm going to put a little bit of the beans in here now. Move this over a little bit. I think that's been my problem. Well, if you've been watching me long enough, you know that, I just want everybody to be honest, I'm honest, I don't have side conversations, and if I am going to move on, I want to make sure that the person I was just with, the situation I was just with, is over, because I never would want to start something and then the past come back up. You know what I mean? That ain't fair to the new person in my life. All right, I'm going to put a little beans on this. And then we're going to put a little tuna. We're going to put a little salmon on this baby. Oh my gosh. The salad's going to be huge, but that's good. All right, I think I'm going to wait on the pear. I'll wait on the pear. Oh, I do. I have one son. He is going to be 22 in September. And he is a great young man. And he's able pretty much now, which is great, to take care of himself in every way possibly. Yeah, he works as a welder, so he's gone most of the time. And he has a beautiful girlfriend. And no grandbabies. No grandbabies. No grandbabies. Look at that. Yeah, I waited to have my son until I was older because my best friend had her first child at 14. And I just saw what she went through and I was like, nope. That ain't going to be me. I don't know. I just always felt like learning from other people's mistakes was an easier way to learn than me making the mistakes. And I'm not saying her child was a mistake. I'm just saying that, boy, her life really changed at 14 and getting pregnant. She had her second child 18 years apart, if that just tells you. You know what I mean? And her daughter turned out to be a beautiful young lady. And it worked out good, but I just knew for myself, no thank you. I mean, I didn't even get my driver's license until I was in my mid-20s because I saw what my friends did with their cars when they were younger. And was like, nope, I don't want to go do that either. Ooh, I am going to take some avocado though, I think. But yeah. But like I said, I'm kind of like a weirdo. You know what I mean? I'm a weirdo. I think I care too much. And maybe that's my problem is I care too much, but I don't know how to not care. I'm starting to learn, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And my friend that got pregnant at 14, she had a big support group too, which I think helped her. But not everybody had that. And I thought it was funny because growing up in school, everybody thought that I was going to be the one because all the boys were chasing me all the time, that they thought I was going to end up being the one young and pregnant. And it was so funny when she became the one because she used to say to him, no, it was me. It wasn't her. It was me. I got pregnant. Yep, she did. Not me. Not because the boys weren't chasing me, but because I guess I've always had self-control. I've always known how to get myself out of situations before they become situations. You know, I try not to give mixed signals. And I always was trying to be ready for things. I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm a weirdo. I think I'm just somebody who looks at life different than most people. Yeah, Justine, our little weirdo. Oh my God, this thing is piling up so big. But I'd rather be the weirdo I am than have some of those things happen, because as much as some are happy endings, some aren't happy endings, you know? And I don't know. I always felt like if I saw somebody doing something that I was like, okay, I'm not doing that, it helped me. You know what I mean? Like, it helped me. You know, let me make my own mistakes. Yeah, but why make the mistakes of others? Why do I have to put myself through it? But I'm learning that some people, that's how they learn. You know what I mean? You could tell them till you're blue in the face. Good morning. Good morning, Amy. That was sure a nice trip you took. Thank you so much. What a great live stream that was the other day. I just want to thank you so much. That was a great live stream. So nice. You're very lucky. You have a wonderful man who supports you, who obviously has learned to not care what anybody thinks. I loved his hat. Oh my God, that was so cute when that waitress. And then you guys were trying the baba ganoush. Oh my gosh. That was just really a fun live stream. I wish I could have watched more. I was at work. All right. So far this is what it is. It's going to be like an Asian type, but it's salmon, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers are in there. I know you can't see them. Cucumbers, mushrooms, radishes, and white beans. Oh, man, and I got avocado too. All right. Avocado or no avocado? All right, come on, everybody. Avocado or not? Look how big this thing is. Should I add avocado to it or not? Oh, you're welcome. All right, I'm gonna take care of this salmon. If you guys think I should have avocado on it, why don't you put AVO? Just put AVO. Oh, you think a little avocado? Okay. I only have a half one anyhow, so that'll work out perfect. Anybody else? Yes, avocado. All right. I mean, it's a big one, but I'm having my lunch and my breakfast together. Oh my God. Let me just look in the driveway. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Let's just keep going. Come on. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you, Mother Nature. All right. So far, it's still not sticking. Oh, yep. So everybody's saying yep. All right. So I'm going to do that. But let me put this away. Excuse me. Ow! It's the third time I've done that. I think I should move that, or at least look where I'm walking, huh? All right, let me wash my hands real quick here. Oh, the birds just came by to see if I had the thing out. Oh, I thought it was going to snow worse, so I didn't want to put it out there, get it all frozen. Look at them. Oh, I'm sorry, little babies. Maybe I should just sprinkle some out there. All right. Yes, thank you, Mother Nature. Grateful, grateful. I mean, I don't mind shoveling. You guys saw, if you look on my page, you'll see my channel. I got some pictures of me. Got a video of me out there shoveling. I can do it. It's just, man. I was tricked. I was tricked, I say. I was tricked. I was tricked. All right. I'm going to put it right here next to those beans. All right. Man. OMG. What do you say, Justine? I say it's a pile of food. Yeah, there's, I used it, well, Just Eggs, actually, Barb had a mayonnaise that tasted just like, you know, like a best food mayonnaise, right? And it was so good. It was called Just Mayo. And then you know what happened? Hellman went after them. They got sued. They had to pull it. And now Hellman has their own vegan mayonnaise. Yeah. So I use the vegan mayonnaise. I don't like the Vegamese. I think it's kind of nasty, but that's just me. Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, so right now I use, I think it's the Hellman's. All right, I'm going to meet you guys on the other side. Let me move the stuff that I got. This got my juice. We got a fork. Throw this away. I'll get a napkin. Oh, paper towel. Paper towel. All right, I'm going to meet you guys on the other side. I'll meet you on the other side. Thank you for not sticking. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, sorry. All right. Turn you around. Coming down. All right, here we go. I know, I couldn't believe they sued him. You know why they sued him? Because they were thinking that people were going to get confused with their brand. And I was like, how could they get confused? The label doesn't look the same. It says vegan, no egg, and they won. They won it. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, because I think I think we found out that 20 is good. Like 20 questions are good. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me put a little salt on my beans. And let me find my pepper. Let me find my pepper. Come here, pepper. And let me put a little pepper on this. Yeah, I'm so excited. I hope that really works out. I hope that my life doesn't throw me another curveball. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but we're going to do it. All right. Let's put a little salad dressing on this baby. Where is the lettuce? It's deep in there. Oh, all right. So here's what I'm having. It's a salmon salad with white beans, avocados, mushrooms, cucumbers, and radishes and tomatoes. Oh, yeah. So I can't wait. I love my food. I'm such a foodie. But I like flavors of stuff. All right. Come on. Oh, that dressing is really good. And the salmon's good. It's smoked salmon. So that's good. It has a good little taste to it. I think I'm going to need more dressing, though. More dressing. And then maybe with that other salmon, maybe I could make one of those spring rolls. Ooh, walnuts would be good, wouldn't it? Little nuts in there. Oh, that would be good. We have some walnuts at the store. I should probably get some.
And I think the mushrooms add a little something to it too. I go back and forth about mushrooms. I like mushrooms, but then sometimes I'm like, mushrooms are better if you could just go out and pick them. Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing? Good to see you. I'm doing good, just eating a little. A little brunch. So I had a salad for breakfast since I'm having it more towards lunch. And having a nice sesame ginger. The pita bread, listen, the pita bread's going to come with the Indian food. Actually warming up now. See? Yeah, I got some naan bread. All right, let me take off my sweater. It says it's like 30 something. I don't know how it can snow when it's 30 degrees, but it does. Oh, you like ranch? Ranch is good, but ranch would drown the taste of this. That's the problem with salad dressings, is sometimes they drown the flavor of what you're actually eating. I love Raisin Bran. Is it crunchy? Is it the Raisin Bran Crunch? Oh my God, that was one of my favorites. When I fractured my wrist, cereal was my go-to because it's the one thing I could one hand. And I was like, Raisin Cinnamon Crunch? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, it was good. It's good cereal. I could see why I probably got 2 of these dressings because I'm probably going to use it up. The good thing and the bad thing. Look at that. Salmon, radishes, mushrooms, a little tomatoes. Wow. I think the beans were a great touch. Oh, I love toasted bread. I do like toasted bread. What do they say? More salad dressing, Justine. More salad dressing. You know, huh? Let me shake it up a little bit. I used to make my own salad dressing. See? I used to make my own salad dressing. Depression sucks. You know why? Because it really stops you from doing the things you love over something that probably you never were happy about in the first place. You know what I mean? It's what I was saying earlier about like listening to yourself. Oh, it's 8:33. What time is it here? I think this phone tells me. Hold on. It is 11:34 right now. So 11:34 here. 11:34. So is that at night or is that in the morning? Gosh, please let it not snow. Hey, RC Logs, how are you? Oh, I don't know. I hardly even put anything. I didn't even put on mascara this morning. Usually at least I put on a little mascara for you guys. A salad, it's like an Asian salad with salmon, radishes, mushrooms, cucumbers, tomatoes, and white beans. A nice salad. I love my salad. I was going to use tuna, but I remembered I had some salmon in there, so I thought, well, why don't I use the salmon? I used to have salmon all the time when I was on the West Coast, but I don't eat it as much here now. I love garlic bread. My friend, California, she used to make this garlic cheesy bread. So she'd make it all like a garlic bread. Then she put this cheese on the top over it. Oh my God, it was so good. Oh yeah, very healthy. Yep. Oh, let's see how much. Wow. Wow, look at this. I didn't even know. Look at that. So small batches. So it's calorie-free, fat-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, and 0 net carbs. OMG. OMG. Wow. So it's even extra healthy for me. Yeah, I know. Oh, I just cut up a lot of stuff. Actually, if you watch my videos, well, my live streams long enough, you know, I just usually clean out my refrigerator. Oh, thank you for that, like. Thank you. Well, a lot of the fish now is like that, isn't it? Guilt-free, it can be. I need some guilt-free, William. I need a little guilt-free, William. The salmon already came cooked in a little package. Yeah, the salmon was already cooked for me. It was in a pre-cooked package. You like a lot of... So whipped cream is your go-to? Ooh. I would love to try that. I would love to try Pakistani tea. I do like my tea. I do like my tea. The perils of long hair. Yeah, what's good is the salmon was already kind of, you know, ready to cook, just eat. You don't have to worry about it, which is good. Well, Barb, that's also why I never was a big fan of tilapia, because tilapia is all farm raised. Is that your dessert? Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like this steak, potatoes, veggies with a side of guilt. Yeah. Could you just put it over here? Make sure it's well done. Oh, and then you add the milk. So it's water, tea, sugar. Then you add the milk. Oh, wow. Well, you're feeling hungry, RC Vlogs? Well, if you're like me, get a few things, throw them in a bowl. Throw some dressing on it. Thank you very much. I think it is healthy, except I was worried about the salad dressing, but 0, 0 with a side of 0. You're a foodie girl too? Oh, I'm definitely a foodie girl. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I remember my son's father. There used to be this restaurant called Black Angus. It was in California. And it was like our go-to spot. And one of our first dates there, he was like, you could get anything on the menu you want. I was like, I can eat. And he's like, what? And I go, well, I can eat, so I can have anything on the menu. And I ended up getting like, they had the best steak there. They had the best lobster there. So he got steak and lobster, and then I got steak and lobster, and it came out huge. And me and him sat across from it, and he was like shocked that I could finish everything on that plate. I was like, I can eat, believe me. I can eat. I can eat. Especially if it was, it's good. And this was the kind of place that like they specialized in steak and lobster, Oh, yep. That's funny. You know what I learned? This is just for me. I learned that what the glucose goddess said, which was really cool, was she said, before you eat that chocolate, go have you some yogurt. Because once you have some yogurt, it'll slow down the spike of the chocolate cake. And then that way you can still have that, but you just need to have something else. And so instead of ice cream with chocolate cake, have a little yogurt with chocolate cake. Have a little yogurt before that and see if that helps with your blood sugar numbers. Because I thought that was a great idea because I like my chocolate too. I don't know if I'm smart as much as I am. I like to research things and get answers to things. You know what I mean? Like everybody knew that they could ask me a question. More than likely I'd know the answer. But if I didn't, I could find the answer for them. And then I always was like, yeah, I can find that for you. Yep. Well, have you read, Barb? Have you read the Glucose Goddess book yet? Oh, this is my juice I made this morning. My breakthrough juice. It's blood orange, blood oranges, lemon, pomegranate, and a little pineapple. Now the pineapple is probably going to spike me out of here, but it's okay. But yeah, if her book was great. I mean, I watched a lot of her YouTube stuff, and then I bought the book. It just reconfirmed some of the science. But her things had really helped me to learn more about diabetes from a science point of view, not a nutritionalist or doctors or even the Diabetic Association, or some of the things that they say to eat are so confusing. And for me, having heart health issues, and that's how I found out I was a diabetic, because I had a heart attack. I know, can't really see my scar anymore, but that's my scar, my heart attack, triple bypass. And then find now as a diabetic, I was so off because the only thing I remembered when I was pregnant with my son, I had gestational diabetes. And I remember they kept saying, watch your carbs, watch your carbs. Well, I was thinking more about carbs food, not thinking about carbs that are in drinks, not in carbs and other stuff. So then the diabetic things like have oatmeal, but the heart is like, don't have oatmeal, or, it's like confusing. So I loved her book. It's called The Glucose Goddess. You don't need to get the cookbook. If you could, borrow it from a library, it's better because some of her recipes in there are very simple. I'm not saying not, but it's not worth spending a lot of money on. And if you don't want to buy the book, you could listen to some of her lectures on YouTube. And, I bought the book because I'm a reader. I want to absorb it in different ways. And yeah, she really helped me out a lot. You should like... Oh, this is the same drink I was drinking. This is that, yeah, that's that juice I was making. Oh, you'll like it. You'll like it a lot. You sound like you're about to cry. No offense. Me? Oh, I drop a tear right now. I've been dropping tears like they're nothing. I've had so much going on in the last 2 months that it has been crazy, the amount of stuff that's been going on the last 2 months. So yeah, I could be getting ready to cry in a minute. I'm always holding back tears. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, over the weekend, I think you guys have heard me talk of Edna, who used to watch the bird streams, who I'd go visit up in Haven Hill. She is family, and she passed away this weekend, and she had dementia too. So as you guys know, I know a lot of people who have dementia, and so I've been really emotional, obviously, on the tails of things that happened up when we were in Boston too. So I've just kind of been a little bit of a mess, emotionally, but I keep showing up, and that's what's important, right? Yeah, see, that's the same thing. That's why I want to go raw food. So I really want to pull the trigger on raw food. I really do. I don't know what's holding me back. Oh, thank you. No, I know she went to heaven. She's a beautiful woman. She always, just like, Howard, I don't know what it is about me with dementia patients. I think it's because they can feel me, She always would light up, and I'm going to miss her very much. But we knew this was coming too. She was 95. She lived a long, healthy life. So if you want to say a prayer for anyone, say a prayer for her husband, Paul, and his family and their family, because those two loved each other so much that, man. Yeah, see, I told you, yeah, always on the verge of crying. It's always right there, right? Hello, RJ. How are you? Thank you so much. So good to see you. So good to see you. Yes. Yeah. She was a wonderful lady, and she's going to be very much missed. Good morning, RJ. At least about 5 or 6 years ago. I'm doing better. Thank you so much. Tell Katu I said hello. So I'm sending my love. She looked pretty in that dress. Yeah, I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. And then she's been in hospice care for at least the last 6 months. And yeah. And the clips took her home. She started failing right around the same time that the clips happened. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, take care. Bye. Have a good day. So good to see you. So good to see you. You take care. Yes, definitely give our love to Katu. She's always so beautiful. I'm hoping to get the car thing taken care of this week too. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, dementia and Alzheimer's is really, unfortunately something that doesn't get talked about as much as it should. Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling better. I'm definitely not good at being sick. Always kind of rocks my world, but yes, I'm doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Looks like it's snowing again. Wonder if it's sticking yet. Good, it's still not sticking. All right, good, good, good. Because I still haven't learned to do the snowblower yet. All right, I'm just checking to see where we are. If we need to plug you guys back in yet. Let's see. Move things around a little. Yeah, I just heard they diagnosed that. I just heard that that's what they're saying. So it makes me think that because diabetes is an epidemic, right? That's what they say. It's an epidemic. And it's a silent killer. And the reason why it's a silent killer is because you could have sugar in your arteries and not know and then have a heart attack, just like me. That I think the whole world, really, but mostly Americans, we should really be eating a more plant-based diet with healthier meat choices. You know what I mean? That way people who want to eat meat or need to eat meat can eat meat but have healthier choices. Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you. But I also watched this documentary, wish I could remember the name of it right now, where this young man is trying to, like, because he already knows he's, you know, his family members have this stuff. So he wants to start eating right. But he goes on to these sites, the American Diabetes Association, the American Cancer, and all their food stuff for their diet is stuff that isn't going to make you healthy. They have a lot of things on there that you're like, hey, wait a minute, that's not healthy. Oh, hello, Charles, how are you? And so he went to kind of talk to them about it. And it was a weird dynamic. I wish I could remember what the name of that. I'll have to ask Luke. I think he's the one that turned me on to that documentary. Or I'll have to look back at my notes. I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. Yes, they are. How are you doing today, Charles? Good? Are you doing good today, Charles? You having a good Monday? Snow is coming, but what's good is it's not sticking on the ground. It's sticking on the deck, but not on the ground. That's good. Oh, you had leftover pizza. What kind of pizza was it? I love pizza. Oh, I'm glad, Charles. I'm glad you're doing good. I know. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza was it? Was it a breakfast pizza? Scrambled eggs, sausage, cheese. Oh, I wonder if you would put hash browns on a breakfast pizza. Would you put hash browns on there? Like maybe sprinkle little bits of hash browns in there so you have a little bite of potato with the egg and the sausage. Ooh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Ooh, pepperoni and sausage. Hey, I think that's a perfect breakfast burrito. There you go. I told you I'm a foodie. I come up with food even if it's not for me. I wonder if I could do that, though. Were you guys here the other morning for my breakfast tostada? Oh my God, that was good. It's kind of like a little mini pizza. Ooh, I would. I mean, make it for me and let me know. So I was just having a salad for my brunch. It's it was inspired by this salad dressing, sesame ginger. So it has a little salmon, tomatoes, cucumbers, radishes, mushrooms, and then white bean, because I always gotta have a little white bean. Oh yeah. Because then you could have breakfast for pizza for breakfast all the time. Nobody can say anything to you. Be like, look, there's eggs on it. There's hash browns on it. There's sausage on there. Then if you like Tabasco, then you could sprinkle a little Tabasco on it or some hot sauce. Ooh, that sounds really good. I mean, I love getting creative with food, but that's because, you know, my mom was just like, well, I'm just like my mother. My mother grew up in the Depression. So a lot of our food was like cleaning out the refrigerator. Like sometimes she'd have stuff, but man, you never knew it was going to be in the spaghetti because she was just cleaning out the refrigerator. So now that's kind of what I do. I kind of like have some staple foods that I get, but then I'm always playing around with them. And two of my favorite things is tacos and pizza. So yeah, any way that I can kind of square that together, I'm always trying to do that. So yeah, that breakfast tostada was really good. So the breakfast tostada, you could put a little refried beans on there, but I put a little honey jalapeno hummus on the bottom of the tostada. Then I put guacamole, avocado, eggs, cheese. Oh, and we did a dollop of sour cream on it. Oh my God, it was so good. Thank you, RJ. Oh, with digital coupons, my mom used to do she'd buy stuff that she wouldn't normally buy just because she found a coupon in the newspaper. Yep, see, that's, and it was good. I mean, I'm not saying my mom was the best cook, but she cooked. She cooked the kind of meals that she knew was going to be filling for us and that she could, like you said, eat on for a couple days if we needed to. Back then we did a lot of pot roasts. So my mom put, the roast in, and she put the carrots and potatoes and cabbage and, there's all kinds of things in there. I used to love that. Yeah. But it wasn't until I got cooking on my own that I was like, you don't have to put all that stuff, I guess, in spaghetti. You don't have to clean out the kitchen sink. Right now in there, I have a really interesting combination. I have like a lemon raviolis. It's a cheese and lemon ravioli. And I'm very excited about that. Oh, the snow's starting to pick up a little bit. All right, let me look out this window again. Ooh. I'm starting to see a little white on the driveway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mother Nature sends some heat. Turn up the heat. Mmm. Sloppy Joes. Oh my gosh. Those used to be my favorite. I've tried to make them over the year. I bet your mom had a great recipe. Because let me tell you, I have tried to have them. I've tried to do the manwich stuff. I don't know if I've tried sauces, but man, that used to be my favorite, Sloppy Joes. Oh my gosh, they were so good. I mean, it doesn't make for the best plate display, but boy, it sure tasted good, huh? I know, because it's hard to repeat that. Let me tell you, I've tried. We used to have Sloppy Joes in school even back then. Like I remember, like once a week you'd get like Sloppy Joes, and the Sloppy Joes were better than the hamburgers. Oh, you've tried the manwich too? I know. I'm always disappointed with that. I mean, I like the sweetness of it, but oh, thank you so much, Matt. Mm-hmm. That is this book we've been working through. We've had a little setback, but seeing that the next week is decluttering, I'm on it. It just goes to show you that sometimes even your workbook has to take a back seat to life. It's okay, because you could always pick up where you left off. Or maybe it's exactly where you need to be. Thank you, RJ. All right. See, Barb, this is my problem. So now that I'm done with eating, now I'm going to want something sweet. Now I'm going to want something chocolatey. Kind of funny, but that's all right. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? I'm just finishing up eating. Wow, that was really good. So I think that was a really good idea. Yay, yay. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's right. Oh, I missed a few of you. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Calvin. How are you? Is that uncozy or cozy? Beans, how are you? Shauna and all them and Matt are somewhere around here. How you doing, Beans? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. See, there's Matt right there. I told you. How have you been, Calvin? Good? Good to see you. And how about you, Jennifer? How are you doing? Good, good, good. Welcome, welcome. Right, I'm gonna be meeting you on the other side in a minute here. Give this one little last bite here. Okay, I'm gonna meet you guys on the other side. Okay, hang on. No, Snow, stop it. Stop it, Snow. All right, I'm gonna see if I can. You know me, I gotta rinse off my stuff. There you guys are. All right, let me do this real quick. And then I'll put the salad dressing away. Oh, I think we're all doing pretty decent, pretty decent. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so good. I thought there was a deer down there, but I don't think so, unless I just got the tail end of it. All right, let me just do this real quick. If this is the only snow we get, I'm going to be really happy. I'm going to be really happy. Oh, well, that's pretty easy, huh? Wow. See what happens when you do your dishes while you're cooking? There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Just some small things. I'll show you how much snow's accumulated. You know, I asked Google how much snow was going to accumulate, and it didn't even know what I was saying. And we want it over for us. I don't think that's a very good thing. I don't think that's a very good thing. Thank you, thank you. Matt's always on it, aren't you, Matt? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Yay. Yay. All right, give me just a minute here. I'm going to move you guys into the living room again. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do a fortune cookie, huh, Matt? Let's do a fortune cookie, Matt. And then we'll do then we'll go in the living room, we'll do these cards. So how about we do a fortune cookie real quick? How about that? Everybody feel okay about that? Let's do a fortune cookie. All right. Boy, we've all had a crazy couple weeks, so don't feel bad. All right, give me just one more minute. We're going to do a fortune cookie. Now I got to put my sweater back on because obviously I can't decide whether it's cold or hot in here. It is starting to stick on the other side of the house, so hopefully I'll just keep an eye. Looks like it's sticking up on the hill, so it's starting to come down a little bit more. Did I miss anything? Nope, nope, nope. All right, good, good, good. All right, so let's do the fortune cookie. Let's do the fortune cookie. Oh, it's right there on the pin, Smith. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Ooh. I don't know. Man, Matt. How about that one? How about that one right there? We'll take that one. We'll take that one. I'll take that cookie, Pat, for 300. For 300, Pat. Oh, hi, Simon. How are you? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, I'm so glad she's feeling better. All right, here we go. Look, and this one's hiding. See? All right. Let's see what the great fortune cookie has to say. Oh, 1, 2, 3. What the? Matt? 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 Matt, there's no fortune in here. Matt? The fortune cookie trolled us. This has happened before. Oh my gosh. The fortune cookie has trolled us. The fortune cookie was like, hey, Matt already gave you your motivational for today. Wow, look at that. Wow. Can you believe that? All right, I'm going to open it more so you guys can see. You watched it live on live stream. There is no no fortune cookie in the fortune cookie. All right, let me just open it just so you can see there's nothing in here. It's not like my beta fish. It's not hiding. Wow. So today's fortune is you're on your own. Wow. I don't know what to say. It does happen here sometimes. The fortune cookie trolled us today. There is no fortune cookie. So last time we just realized that what the fortune cookie was saying was, hey, it's time for you to use your own mind, your own intuition, your own heart. Follow that. Oh my God, I can't believe. Cheers to the no fortune cookie. Cheers. I know, and it isn't even April yet. Oh my God, that's so funny. All right, I'm going to move you guys into the living room, so hang on for a minute here. Can you believe that, though? That's the second time we've been trolled like that. It doesn't happen very often, believe me. All right, I'm going to just set you guys here for just a minute, okay? I'll be right back. Can you believe that? And let me get the cards, too. Wow, that is so funny. Wow. Oh, gonna have to get a picture of Edna now to go up. All right, and I'll show you how much snow. Thank you, Mother Nature, for slowing down. All right. Gonna plug you guys in. Just give yourselves a minute here. Oop. There we go. All right. So just give me a minute here. All right, we'll get everything situated. Put that on that side. Let me get my other, in case the chat stops talking. Stop snowing! Yes, rain, 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 baby, rain. Rain, baby, rain. I want some rain, baby, rain. I want the rain. Give me that rain. Yeah, I'd rather have rain. I'd rather have rain. But I guess I don't get to choose. Mother Nature does. Mother Nature does. All right. All right.
think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Barb, I think you're getting hit on. Barb, I think you're getting hit on. All right, let me get one other thing. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I got everything. Let's move you guys over. I got my secondary phone in case something happens. Oh. Oh, you guys are so fun. All right. Set you guys up. All right. How's everybody doing? Everybody's plugged in. Plugged in. Yes. Just double check in. Just double check in. Make sure I didn't miss any messages that I need to have while I'm on here. All right. Yay. How is everybody now? Oh, that was a good brunch, huh? That was a really good brunch. That fortune cookie is so funny. I think that's the funniest thing about that fortune cookie, huh? All right. So let's pick a card at least for Motivational Monday. We can still do that, right? And then next week, I think we'll work on the next chapter. And it's about decluttering our lives. And boy, I could really use that. Because spring cleaning's coming. So I think it's going to be perfect. And like Barb said, we don't have to do everything. You know, you can skip around in that book. You know, that's what's good about workbooks is you can kind of do whatever you want to do. All right. Let me shuffle some cards here. If you're wondering what these cards are, let me fold it so it looks better. Okay, so they're called Soul Truth cards, Self-Awareness card deck, Daily Questions that will transform your life. All right, so let's just see. Let's see a question we can ask ourselves to help us have a better understanding of ourselves. Ooh, I don't know. I almost took that one. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let me show you the snow. I'm doing this. So there's our snow coming down. Yep. So see, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, it's coming down though. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. But it looks like it's not even like a half an inch, so that's good. And when it comes down like that, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It could be like a little mixed. Hello, hello, how are you? How are you? So hopefully it won't be so bad. This hair, isn't this the same hair that always bothers me? This little piece of hair right here. What's up with that piece of hair? Why is that hair always doing that? Oh, what's my sign? I'm a Gemini, triple. Don't be afraid. I've made friends with all of my I have made friends with my twin and my triplet. Hello, hello, my friends from India. How are you? So good to see you. Yeah. I am what I have an astrologer friend. I've known her for many years. Her husband was a very famous astrologer in San Francisco, like in the 60s and 70s. And she taught me a lot about astrology and birth signs, and did my chart, my son's chart. She used to do some of my friends' chart. I used to use her a lot more, but as she's gotten older, I feel like, she's been doing that her whole life. Why does she always want to do that? And she's like, yeah, you're a triple. And I was like, ooh, I better work on that, So yes. Oh, you're Aries? Oh, you have an Aries moon and Aquarius rising. Oh, wow. So you're very intuitive. But you're a baby here on the wheel. You're a baby here on the wheel. Well, welcome to planet Earth. Welcome to your lessons. You're going to have a great time here. Sometimes it's going to be a little crazy, but it's going to be worth it. Yeah, Barb, a couple of my friends from India, their chats move so fast that they don't say words. They usually just spam each other. I don't know if you've ever been over to RG's channel, but that is how they spam. So some of my mods just spam back for a little bit. All right. Let me get this card here. Maybe that card was the card and I missed it. All right, let me do the old-fashioned shuffle. Yeah, their chats move so fast over there, like sometimes at RJ's and them, that they can't keep up. Oh, Libra. Oh, I like that. Hindi. Oh, Hindi. There you go. All right. I'm going to do it one more time. Yeah, you know what's really funny is that you'd think that YouTube would make a translator, so if someone was speaking a different language, you could hit what they were saying and it would translate for you. Well, I don't know why they haven't done that yet. I mean, hello. Especially on a multicultural world global app. I don't know. Sorry, I can't look it up. Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, now the snow's getting a little fluffy. Man. I just can't believe we're getting snow. After yesterday, everybody wanting to be out in the water. All right, this is the last one. Oh, turned in the wrong direction. Yeah, I couldn't even do it when I'm just looking it up, but because both my phones are more, I can't do it. All right, there is our one. Oh. All right. Oh, you're a Taurus. Oh, Tauruses are a little stubborn. But that isn't always a bad thing, okay? Sometimes being stubborn is a good thing. All right. So here's our card for today. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Hello, cool guy. How are you? Yes, I was going to say that. Stubborn but loyal. Loyal. Yeah, that's a good quality. Keep that quality, okay, Smith? That's a good quality. That's very rare. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What do you mean you missed me, Ryan? I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. All right. What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Ooh, dang. Oh, dang. That's a tough one. Oh, you're a Leo. Ooh, Leos are nice. Leos are very prideful. Very prideful. Each person's different too. I'm just giving generals, so believe me, the astrology can get very, 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 very personal. All right. Today's soul action. It's time to upgrade. Wow. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new beliefs are you ready to adopt in its place? Ooh. How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, and upgrade. OMG. Wow. Wow. It is time to upgrade. Haven't we been saying that lately? Time to upgrade. Time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Wow. I have really been forced to do that a lot lately. Yeah. Like me and Sandra D were saying, looking at ourselves. Uh-oh. Where did it come from? If gosh, what was the name of that book? The Four. Oh, help me, Barb. I know you know this book. The Four Elements. Was it called The Four Elements? Why am I not thinking? There's a book, and it talked about how from the time we were kind of born, we're kind of programmed. And the fact that we don't choose our own name, so someone chooses a name for us that we not really. Yes, the Four Agreements. Thank you. I knew we're two peas in the same pod there. Thank you. And that it's kind of a programming, like our religion. We didn't get to choose our religion, we didn't get to choose our schooling, we didn't get to choose our name, we really didn't even get to choose what we eat. And as we become an adult, these beliefs can be limiting into our own personal journey here, into whatever your journey is. Sometimes the journey lately for me is in just keeping myself not so depressed I want to stay in bed forever. You know what I mean? Just because I'm sweet and just because I smile all the time doesn't mean that I don't go through things. You know what I mean? Everybody goes through things, and those belief systems. And I have been talking about a lot of my belief system. I believe that, I was born in a different, I should have been born probably 20 years earlier if I wanted to have the kind of relationship that I wanted to have, but maybe that's a belief system that isn't real. Maybe the fallacy of, the happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy husband, beautiful kids. Maybe that's for just a few, but maybe their belief is different than my belief. You know what I mean? So what is the belief that's keeping you from having what you want? And my belief might be I'm not good enough, because a lot of my relationships, especially the ones that cheated, or went outside the relationship to find things that I guess I wasn't enough of. You know what I mean? Hello, Amy. And so, there's some belief around that, right? I have my own self-confidence, my belief in myself that is getting chipped away too. So not just looking at what other people might have instilled in you, but what beliefs have you now created that are limiting you from moving forward? Where did they come from? This is the one I like the most. What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? Wow. That is a huge one. There you go. See, that's what I thought. I thought getting a best friend would be better than getting a lover. I think that's the whole thing, right? Is that sometimes this is okay, so I'll tell you a little story. Because, the more I learn about the internet, the more like everybody finds out anything on the internet. You can't keep anything off the internet anyhow. So my first husband, he was in a rock band, a pretty well-known rock band. And our relationship was based on me in garter belts and being sexy and hair up to here and, all these things that went along with it. So my first marriage was based on, let's just say lust, sex, rock and roll, not a lot of drugs, but definitely rock and roll. Okay. And when my father died, I realized that relationship had no substance because we really hadn't ever got to know each other on a deeper level. We were just on some surface level stuff, where he'd be gone all day. And then when I knew he was coming home, I'd get all dressed up, all sexy and wait for him on the couch. I went to all these, he was the one I did every love note, put love notes in everything. He was the start of my, my surface level stuff. And then when my dad died, I lost that marriage because we couldn't make it through life, the real things in life, not the everyday things, but death, losing a job, illness, those things that really take a toll on relationships, And so I promised myself that if I got in enough relationship, a long-term, and that was 10 years between my first marriage and my second years, 10 years. I was single. Okay. And I dated, but I was single, no long-term in those 10 years. I didn't have any long-term relationships, none. And so I wanted my next relationship to be like my best friend so we could go through things together. I thought that would help us have a different perspective, that sex isn't everything, that sex is going to fade and you're going to need more than sex to hold you together when this life throws death, job, money, natural disaster, death, all these things, right? So then my son's father was my best friend. We were very good friends. But then there was over the years, then we became more like roommates because there was no chemistry anymore. We had just became roommates, and I let him have his own life, and me and Austin were having our own life. So I told myself the next relationship, I wanted a best friend and a lover. I wanted both. And that is still what I seek. I seek both of those in a balance, because having a best friend, then you can ride out those tough things. And then if you have a lover that you can trust with your heart, your mind, and your body, then you can explore things that you wouldn't be able to explore with strangers, because you'd be exploring them sexually with someone that you had deep feelings for. And I think that that's the whole thing, is that I've tried to adjust my belief system over the years to match who I was and what I really wanted in a relationship. I don't want to piecemeal myself out. And that's what I learned. I don't want to have somebody that I'm sleeping with, that I cook for, that I do his laundry, but then I'm talking to all these other people, my girlfriends, about things that are bothering me, not just about this relationship, but about life in general. I want to be able to come to the person I'm with. Now, I don't know if that happens anymore, but sometimes you just have to, you just have to write it out, in relationships. Amy, listen to Barb. She will give you, she's going to give you some really good advice, and here's the thing is that, know your belief. And that's where I think I've been having trouble is, my belief system is, how can I say it? Unlimited, right? I try not to limit myself, but that's probably what gets me in trouble, So asking what new belief am I going to be ready to adopt in its place is really difficult for me, in that aspect. In other aspects, I probably need to work on some self-confidence. I probably need to work a little bit more on my boundaries. And, I think that sometimes we just have to, like it's saying, we need to take a look at these things and then see where in our life we can adjust our belief to now fit in line with what we really want. And how will this change your results? By putting that new in place? Maybe it'll get you where you need to go. And then I like this one too. Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Remember, your belief is the root of your result. So own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Wow, I really like this card. I'm going to just show it to you one more time if anybody wants to take a screenshot of it. So they have it. So today you can, remember what our question was and what it's saying. And yeah, it's time for an upgrade. It is time for an upgrade. Time for an upgrade. Yeah, I've been feeling that. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling it's time for an upgrade. You know, it is time to also accept reality for what reality is and not really keep living in some kind of fantasy. Look at it, it's coming down good now. I'm going to have to go look out on the top. Well, I'm sorry you're going through that, Amy. You know, sometimes when your parents are fighting, you just have to, like Barb said, you know, you just have to put your headphones on and look at that. All right, let me go look out front and I'll go see if it's sticking. Please don't be sticking. Oh. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to shovel a little. It looks if it keeps sticking. If it keeps sticking. Wow, look at that. It's sure coming down though, isn't it? So it's definitely something that I'm willing to start working on. You know what I mean? Chipping away at my limited beliefs so that I can break through those last few things. I mean, I've been having trouble with relationships since my son's marriage. And what I mean by trouble is I let down my guard. You know what I mean? Like I let down my guard so that, well, you probably need to get some earplugs, or like Barb said, put your headphones on, because I know every teenager, every young adult, even me, this old lady, has headphones. So put your headphones on. And even if they're not no music coming through there, at least having your headphones on, it'll limit some of the noise. All right, I'm just going to warm up my blanket. And I think what it's been is that I've been trying not to be judgmental. And in trying not to be judgmental, I've allowed some toxic behavior that I probably normally wouldn't, in hopes that it would change, right? You know, and I think that that's the, you know, that's the whole thing, right? Is that, you know, we learn through these relationships, whether they be work, you know, family, love, and then our beliefs change because we have different experiences that allow us to see things from a different perspective. Yeah, Smith, Amy has a lot of issues sometimes. So, yeah, Amy. You know, Amy, we've given you a few suggestions. I think you should take them, hun. Okay. And, you know, the other thing that you can do is, if your parents aren't in the bathroom or you have your own bathroom, go in and go take a shower. Go in the bathroom, run the water, and take a shower. And maybe it'll be done by the time you're done. Yeah, definitely. It's never easy when you live in the house with somebody, whether it be your parents or a roommate, and they're having a disagreement. But I think you've got some really good suggestions there, Amy. So, yeah, I think it's best that you take a couple of those at least and see if that'll work for you. Yep. Me too. I think headphones are the best. Headphones are the best. They definitely are the best. I have earplugs. I picked up a cheap pair of earplugs that I keep next to my bed. And I take them on my travel, and I usually put in earplugs. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, I'm glad that everybody has enjoyed this morning's live stream. It's getting to the point where I think I'm going to have to get off here so I can keep an eye on the snow, take care of what's on in the front. Amy, make sure that you take some time to, you know, do what you need to do. And, I think that, like Barb said, it's not your fault. And sometimes parents get in a little bit of a disagreement with things. It's about that time anyhow. So Amy, I don't, I know it's very unfortunate because we're so far away and that, um, thank you, that I wish I could help you more, but I really, I think everybody's given you some really good advice. And, if you ever think that you are, obviously, if you ever think that you're in danger, if you ever think that there's something that you need to, please reach out to another adult in your area. Or, I have seen some kids reach out with, you know, an emergency number. There's different things you can do. If you go to school, you could talk to a counselor, you could talk to your teacher, and, you know, and you know and reach out, because obviously we can't help you from where you are. So if 911, yep, is needed, please call 911. It's the best advice that adults on this side of the screen can do for you, because obviously we can't, you know but yes, call 911. I think Amy's given you really a good suggestion. I think I have. And if you ever think that you are in danger, please let another adult know, and preferably someone at your school or someone outside your home if you need to do that. And even if you have them call, I've seen a lot of great success with people coming in and being able to help children who are unfortunately in the crossfire of adult situations that they don't need to be in. Smith, to be honest, we don't know. So it's always, we're trying to err on the side of caution, but it's hard here. It really is hard because you do want to show everybody respect here, and but it is YouTube. So Smith, like I said, we've given a lot of good suggestions, ones that are community guidelined responses to how to handle situations like this, just in case they are. And we're hoping that regardless of the situation, that Amy gets the help she needs, so that she isn't going through anything that could be detrimental to her mental, emotional, or physical well-being. So yes, I know it's like originally, and this isn't directed at Amy, this is just directed at someone had told me we have children that come into our live stream, and it's because I don't restrict them, because I don't talk about anything that isn't PG-13, PG-10, PG-9. But I don't know if when people come in here they are the ages they say they are, unless they have their own channels and I can go over and see videos of them talking. And so Resurrection Girl is well, that's not her name anymore, but she's a real girl and she's 9. And so originally people were like, how do you know that these people are 9? And I said, well, even if they identify as 9, I should treat them like that, because they identify like that. But when it comes to situations like this, it's really hard. You can only give so much advice, whether it be for illness, because Amy has dealt with a lot of sickness too. And so I agree with at home with Amy that, Amy, if this is a situation, then you need to get some help, and you need to find some adult that you can talk to regarding it. And Smith, if you're right, then we can still give the advice and hope that someone who needs it is hearing it and listening. So, all right, everybody. Amy, please follow a lot of the advice that was given to you. And I thank all my subscribers and viewers for their concern and care over Amy. And we'll all be saying a prayer for you to keep you safe mentally, emotionally, and physically. And, I wish everybody the best of luck today. And Amy, obviously, I wish you the best of luck. Yes, that's how I feel, because you just don't know, right? You just don't know. That's why kindness through the whole thing, because I would hate for one day for it actually to be real, and then someone be callous. But I also know we talk about the story about the boy who cried wolf, right? And how sometimes fibbing about things that are serious will get you in trouble, because when they are serious, no one's going to believe what you're saying. And so there's a fine line that we walk between, like you said, being respectful to everybody, regardless of whether it's real or not, but also reminding the person, you know, who is role playing, that there are places for role playing where you can go in and you can role play and other people role play with you. And then there's places where we're talking about serious life things, and role playing when you're tugging at people's heartstrings sometimes isn't the right attention, because here you could be yourself, and you're going to be accepted regardless. So yes, I'm glad that you're safe now, Amy. Glad they're not fighting anymore. It sounds like your mom and you and the neighbor can make a good decision for all of your safety. And once again, thank you to all my subscribers for caring so much about each other. It means a lot to me. And like I said, I might, who knows, I might start a snow scream at some point with my other phone. If I do, I'll be in the chat. I won't be here. You guys will just be watching some snow. But man, I just gonna cry because I was thinking about Edna. Edna might have wanted to watch some snow. All right. I love you guys very much. Thank you for everything. Because it is true, whether things are real or not, emotions are real. So, all right, take care, everybody. And oh, thank you. And hopefully I'll be checking out other people's lives today if I don't do like a snow stream. But like I said, see some snow piling up next to the door. I was like, I'm going to take care of that. That way I don't have to worry about that later. All right, love you guys. And I don't know if I'll be back on tonight or not. It just depends on what's going on here at the house. So I might come on for a little bit later, but for right now, everybody take care. Thank you all. Goodbye, William. And William, you didn't get timed out once today. See? You're doing a lot better. I knew that would work. Me and small doses are better. Oh, thank you, Smith. Thank you so much. So nice to have you all day long. Yes. Yes, I know. Wasn't that good? I'm so proud of you, William. You got a big dose of Justine and you survived. See? I think you're building up a tolerance. Or maybe it was because I was gone for 2 days, right? I was gone for 2 days. All right. Everybody take care. And yes, please say a prayer, not only for Amy, Barb to still get better, Davey with his new job, but also for Edna's family. Please pray for her family, and keep me in your thoughts as we move towards the funeral. Yeah, you know, it's always a little crazy here at Sweet Justine's, but we always come out the other side, not sour, but always sweet. All right, take care, everybody. I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks, Matt, for everything. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to all my mods who've been in there today. I appreciate everybody so much. And look, we had a no troll day. Wow. See, some things are really changing. That's right. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care. See you on the next one.